Welcome to the Nightsky Syndicate. Tonight, our group has finally made it to the port of Greyspace. There, our group must find a way to keep themselves out of the grasps of the Astral Elves. Will they have to go through customs? Will someone be STD free? Let's find out. Time to fly.
We gather soul, bound by secrets that make us whole. We save Garden from the blight, fighting evil, making wrongs right. Evil tries to strike with a dark power, but it stopped before the final hour. Took the fight to the Ironmonger ship, loosening the grinning God's evil grip. On to Greyspace and beyond we soar, a fearless crew always craving more. Battles won with the rebels' might, the Nightsky Syndicate takes flight. In the cosmos where the darkness lives, we find the strength that adventure gives. Villains fear our legendary name. More than heroes, we're a burning flame. Planet to planet, we hear the call. No shadow too big, no threat too small. With a purpose deeper than the stars we chase, ready to carve a brighter space. On to Greyspace and beyond we soar, a fearless crew always craving more. Battles won with a rebel's might, the Nightsky Syndicate takes flight. Flannery and his family standing strong, with blue on his back he'll right the wrongs. Pen and Moonshadow's fire will bring ruin, backed by the Gilded Grove's many druids. Kicks and a mighty axe just getting madder, with her sneaky shot brandishing daggers. These two know how to have fun, to keep their enemies on the run. Fed with gnomish wit and guile, be very scared when you see him smile. Cat or a cleric of the sun, iron hooves, healing magic and raisins, 2 scoops. Joe Rock the bugbear, quick and strong, Warhammer smashes loud like a gong. Captain Tayros, ranger of the shadow feet, with glint our ship sailing the astral sea. On to Greyspace and beyond we soar, a fearless crew always craving more. Battles won with the rebels' might, the Nightsky Syndicate takes flight.
Okay, so you guys had just gone past the initial scan, and we are recording, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait.
Where does it say?
Stop recording is blue. Is that right?
Yes.
If it says stop recording, then it's recorded.
Okay.
Okay.
So yes, we just passed the initial scan.
Yeah, you guys have passed the initial scan. You guys have the Bard on the ship with you, who is now going by the name
Frederick
Mithril.
Where? What?
Can we call him Freddy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I plan to.
So, yeah. And as you went through, it seemed like he noticed something that Glint did to kind of get past the magical scan.
Yeah.
And with that, you guys started to head into the port.
Wait, before we do that, we never went back to check on Lydia.
Okay.
Because, Boxy said, hey, she looks weird now.
Yeah.
Breathing slowly, communing with her god, and then she's kind of like floating, I think?
No,
like
she was
still like a stone.
Just still, yeah.
Yeah. Like she's deep in meditation, but she's not reacting to external stimuli.
We did have a bleeding quasi-god on board, so I think we just kind of forgot about her.
Yeah, we did. Sorry.
Jimmy Frog.
Whatever.
Dummy prod. So yes, before we do that, I will have. Hey, Cora, come here for a second.
Yes.
There's something wrong with Lydia. And since you're a cleric and didn't have the same issue, I think that maybe you need to check on her.
Okay. Doesn't always mean anything.
Yeah, well, I don't got any ideas, so come on.
Okay.
So you're heading down to see Lydia. You enter the room. Like I said, this is one of the visitor quarters you guys have. It's set up kind of like a bunkhouse kind of situation. And she is sitting in the far end of the room, cross-legged and eyes closed, breathing slowly in a deep meditative stance.
She's meditating.
Yeah, but she won't come out of it.
Yeah, Boxy is there, and he's like, look, and he kind of pushes her, and she kind of tips up on her side a little bit, and then he lets go, and she just wobbles back into place like a coin.
Like Weeble wobble?
Little people. Weebles.
Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
And there's your flashback for the older folks. Legend check, see if it helps, I guess.
Okay.
8. Yeah,
This is
no.
the wrong character. Like, wait a second, we're okay. Wrong twin. Sorry.
Yeah, 8.
Okay, yeah.
No clue.
Nothing.
Put my hand on her, shake her real bit,
Okay.
see if anything.
Nothing.
Nothing. I guess keep an eye on her and hopefully she'll come out of it soon.
Boxy's like, that's what I've been doing, and she's been like this for a while.
They're fine a while.
Couple days.
Yeah, that's not good.
Should go get the guy who healed the god.
You mean the group that healed the god?
Can I do a medicine check to see if I can figure out what's wrong with her?
Sure.
Alright, we'll see what you do. 18?
She's healthy. It's not a sickness.
Okay.
She's. Whoever she's communing with is really communing with her.
But she's gonna need to eat. She's still a person. Or at the very least, drink water.
She's communicating with Wolf's slower brother, Sloth.
Do a medicine check, see any signs of.
Can we cast a healing on her, and that would help her with any starvation or thirst, wouldn't it?
That wouldn't help with that.
No.
Oh, it wouldn't.
That's
Okay.
just for, when you're hurt.
Yeah. Try a medicine check, see if any signs of dehydration mostly.
Would nobody see that?
Through
I'm just
18.
saying. That's the same thing.
Same thing. She looks totally healthy. No sign of dehydration. No sign of any issues so far.
Obviously, she's not pooping.
She might be.
I have none.
Why don't you check that, Flannery?
Because Flannery's not there. If Flannery was there, he'd just push a good berry in her mouth.
Yeah.
She could suck on it like a Werther's
I mean,
original.
I don't know what it's like when someone's in a trance with their deity.
Old man candy.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in trance, it's just when they're communing with them, they're just there with them. You don't know. I don't know what it's like without this side. What was it like when I did mine?
Not this. Wasn't days.
Maybe they're communing. I don't know what this
Maybe.
is.
Maybe Ozzy could.
Okay, that might work. Because I can talk to anybody who can talk back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's worth a shot. To go back to find Ozzy.
Okay.
Seriously? I fed you dinner and part of the candy bar. Why are you talking to me?
These are the wrong places.
Now it's just talking shit.
You talking shit too?
Okay. You find Ozzy. He's with Flannery and Nikki. Kind of, he's just kind of gush on how good Niki's been, been getting along with sparring.
Hey, Ozzy,
Yeah.
can you do me a favor?
Okay.
Lydia is in kind of a trance, and Boxy says she's been like that for a couple days, and I'm just worried that she's gonna, need water or something. Can you see if maybe you can talk to her? Because we've tried waking her up, and it's not working.
He turns to Flannery and he goes, "Is that okay?"
If it's okay with your dad.
Oh, I mean, if that's something that you think you can do, I mean, you'd definitely be helping.
I can always try.
Okay.
You can,
Okay.
but it's your call. It is always your call. If you don't want it, you're not obligated to.
Okay. Well, I can try. I can try. If it gets bad, I'll just pull myself out.
Okay.
Okay. So he follows you guys down.
If we see Penna, I'm gonna holler for Penna to come too.
Okay.
And he gets down there and he's like kind of looking at her and he thinks, okay, reaches out, touches her head, and he's stock still.
Ozzy?
Yeah, but no response.
No response.
Is his hand still on her?
Mm-hmm.
Flannery's knocking that hand loose, like
Okay.
he's being shocked or something.
Okay, when you do that, the whole body moves.
Oh shit!
And he falls, starts to fall down.
Oh no, I'm gonna grab him.
Okay.
So is he like a fucking mannequin?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
What?
Don't look at me!
What the fuck?
I don't know.
This is outside my scope of special
Buddy? Is he breathing? Can I tell if he's breathing?
Oh yeah, the chest is moving.
The fuck?
Uh-oh.
Penna! Penna!
Are you just like standing in a hallway yelling for me?
I'm standing in the room that you should also be in because I came and got you, and I'm shaking my statue of a son at you.
Okay.
Is he like stock still, or is he like a red doll?
What the hell happened?
Stock still.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good.
Just like Lydia.
Shit.
Oh fuck.
I don't
So
know.
what? He's in a trance like Lydia?
Yes.
What can I do? What can I do?
Ask your Grove people. Talk to the old guy. Do something.
Talk to Groot.
I don't know. I can't talk to them from a distance.
I thought that's the whole point of the leaf on your head or whatever.
I don't know. Am I able to commune with the grove?
You can try. You are pretty far away, so it's going to be, like 1980s long distance.
Hey.
Yeah, it still worked.
It worked.
Yeah.
Just dial 1-800-CALLATT.
We are going for the nostalgia tonight.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Okay, well, maybe I should do that before trying. I was gonna try the message spell, but I don't want to end up in a trance too. Maybe I should try asking the grove what they think. I don't know.
Yes, I would
I
do
welcome
that first.
input. Okay. Alright, so I guess, should I just go meditate and try to reach out to the grove? I don't know how that works.
You can. This is like really the first time you've really tried to reach out with that. Usually they've been reaching out to you.
Yeah. Alright, so, sure, I'll just go to my room and sit down and try. So, do I need to roll something?
Go ahead and roll a d20 for me. I just want to see what happens.
Nervous.
Flair's just holding him.
Only a 15.
Okay. You sit and you're there for at least 30 minutes before you get a very weak connection. And it goes, hello? Penna, is that you?
Yes, it's me. I need some guidance.
Oh, okay. And you recognize this is the voice of the new Archdruid. And she is just...
The daughter?
Yeah. And
Okay.
and she's like, what's going on?
There are two members of my crew that are in a trance-like state. There's no way to bring them out of it. They don't seem to be being harmed by it, but again, they're stuck in this state. One for days, and one tried to reach out. Is it Mind Flayer abilities?
Psionic.
Yeah.
He's just using side abilities.
Okay. Yeah, and when one tried to help, he became into the same trance as well.
Oh. You know what? I'm gonna have to do some research on this because that's psionics, and I'm not quite sure about the psionics. But as for your friend who was in their meditative state, I would think that they are traveling and trying to reach or communing with whatever entity they're with.
Do you think that it's harmful then, or should we just let it play out? Because they don't seem to be ill.
That's kind of an interesting thing. You know what? Where are you at right now?
We're in space, about to hit port. Which port are we headed to?
Greyspace. We're in the astral sea.
Yeah, Greyspace.
Oh, okay. If you could do me a favor, when you guys get to port, send a message to the Embassy of Garden.
Okay.
They will get in touch with you.
Okay.
Okay, because there's some developments, and they will have, I believe they have a psionist there.
Okay, great. I will do that.
Okay.
Is everything safe in the grove?
It's
Are you all
interesting.
well?
It's very interesting. We've we've had some people come across the same issue that your friend has.
Well, that does not bode well.
It does not. It hasn't affected the tree, but we had some people who were trying to commune with their deity, and they haven't come out of their meditative states.
It sounds like a much larger problem.
Yes. It's like something's going on and something's just ruining the plains.
Alright, well, let's stay in touch and reach out if you need my help.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for reaching out. If I find anything, I'll let you know. But like I said, get in touch with the embassy. They'll go ahead and help you out as well.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Kind of mimics hanging up a phone.
Okay, and it disconnects.
Thank you for using Space TNT.
Space TNT.
Now, every time you do this, you're going to have to mimic hanging up the phone when you're finished communing with them.
Great. I love it. Even though Penna probably doesn't know what a phone. Wait, no, we did.
Yes,
have
you do.
We actually have
that
come across
hotel,
phones.
didn't we? Yeah.
It's funny.
Okay. So is everybody near me? And I'm just gonna relay that we need to contact the embassy of the Grove when we hit the port, and they're gonna try and help. But it seems like a broader issue.
So there's more than one person.
It seems like they indicated it could potentially be a problem with the planes and when people are reaching out to their deity.
I wonder if it's all the same deity, or if how many different ones there are.
That's a good question.
Who does Lydia?
She's like some
She's like a death god,
death
right?
god, I thought. I go way back. This is the way back machine.
Wasn't it like an Egyptian
Now I'm
death
kind of would
god?
like to know this information.
I thought
Horus?
so.
Is it Horus?
Columbus.
Huh? Anubis.
Anubis.
That's right.
Do you guys know any recently immortalized demi-frogs?
We all do.
Just one.
Where is Freddy?
Would be a good source.
It's a good
Yeah.
point to start.
Has anybody? Well, after he left the helm room.
Oh, I've been following him around.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm not with the group.
Okay. He is currently in the galley, and he is his body's kind of drooping a little bit. His eyes are kind of sagging. And he's like, I don't have any energy. I don't have any energy.
You need to sleep.
Let me have this.
Okay.
Are you sure we healed you enough?
Possibly.
Well,
Did I accidentally hang up on you?
Yeah, it's okay.
Sorry.
No, you're
eat
good.
enough food.
I can't eat anymore. I ate and I ate and I ate, and it came back up, and I thought that was because I hadn't eaten enough. So I ate some more, and that came back up. So I think I'm good. I think I'm good on food.
Well, yeah, it came up twice, so you're good on food. Maybe you're too full of food. Have you tried to relieve yourself? There's some bathrooms, you know.
Oh no, I know what that is. I know
Okay.
what that is. But no, I haven't had to do that. Plus, there's no snow here to write my name.
No, but you can take a Cheerio and aim at it.
We have a Cheerio.
Let me have this.
And he looks at you and he's like, yeah, but where are we going to find Cheerios in this part of the realms? I mean, I don't think you guys even have them.
I mean, we have the scoops. It's not too far-fetched.
That is true. So,
How's he acting? Does he get a little woozy?
he is very woozy. He's kind of propping himself up on his elbows on the table, hand in his chin, and he's been yawning nonstop.
I'm just gonna sit there and watch him a little bit. Just act like I'm thinking, man, this is... I really don't know what's going on with you. Nothing hurts?
No, it's no.
Oh, nothing hurt. Okay.
I just feel really, really run down. Like I've done a big spell, but I haven't done a big spell.
I know what you need.
What?
I'm gonna go get a pot of coffee.
Okay. Yeah, we go get a pot of coffee.
He needs to drink as much as he can.
As you're going to get the coffee, all of a sudden you hear a
Snicker. I'm gonna still bring the coffee.
okay. Yeah, you go back out there, and he is like head on the table, arms splayed out, just knocked out.
Unconscious.
I'm just gonna shake him violently. Hey, don't do that! That's dying!
You do that, and it takes a little bit, but he comes back out of it. He's like, okay, I don't know what that was. I didn't
Save
like
your
it.
life again.
I didn't like it. Was that the afterworld? Some guy was telling me I had to eat like 50 waffles with spoons.
Drink this.
Okay.
Slowly, it's hot.
He takes it and he sips it.
It'll help energize you in a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Takes a little bit of time.
Okay.
Make sure you finish it all,
Okay.
and you should be good for a little while.
Okay. He's sipping it. So have you guys come across this yet?
I don't know where they are.
It sounds like they're in the galley because they're
Still,
making
yeah.
coffee.
That's probably more like we saw Fed zip in, grab the pot, and run out and be like,
Where were you guys at?
We were in wherever Lydia's room is.
Oh, that wouldn't be in the galley or anywhere.
No.
No, the galley is on its own level.
I'm sure by the time you guys come back, he's already finished the pot. You guys took a long time to do this divination thing.
Well, at least half an hour anyway.
10 minutes to make the coffee. Having him sip it down. I think you could finish about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
you just stole the power of the fucking sun.
It's none of you own the fucking kettle.
So yeah, he's finished his cup, and he's looking a little bit peppier, but still run down.
You look like you need a nap.
Hello.
That's not scary. Listen, that's not scary.
You're so scary. You are. You're so vicious. You're vicious. I'm afraid for my life.
Way to move over there.
Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know.
I'm gonna put my dice up.
So
Taking up too much room.
It's not a lot, but happy late birthday.
Oh, thanks. Before I open this, catch you up really quick. Remember the demi-fraud?
Yes.
He's falling asleep and nobody is there to supervise me with him.
So instead
We're all
of
busy with
telling
the cat.
him,
Instead of telling him that he's tired, he's sitting there falling asleep and like going through all these things. Did we heal you enough? Did you eat enough?
did you get enough food?
Did you
I just gave him a pot of coffee and he didn't drink the whole thing.
See, I thought you'd be waiting for him to fall asleep to draw dicks on his face or something.
No, he did fall asleep, and I shook him awake violently and told him, "Don't do that, it's dying."
He's dying.
Oh, thank you.
Well, that's where it wasn't. Just leave water rather than.
Alright, David, are you moving over there?
Yeah.
It's up to you.
I kind of forgot about it. Sorry.
We can kick the cat out. Move the cat
Oh,
over.
poor kitty.
We'll just move the pussy.
This is fucking great.
Nice. Very nice.
I told you, would you get mad?
Exactly.
We'll actually keep this for the cat.
Very nice.
Can you read it?
Cthulhu. That's cute.
Thanks, guys.
You got
Fucking
an
awesome.
ID.
Absolutely something I would say.
You got the nice one.
I might miss having a cat just a little.
Second.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Did you get your hair done today? That looks so nice. Thank you. No, I think I... Did I redo it since last night? I don't remember. I just put a bunch of purple over everything. Oh, looks great.
Sit next to your husband.
She wants a pet pussy.
Okay, well.
Had to say that to you.
As long as you don't lick the pussy. That's too hairy.
I let you go. Here you go.
Okay.
You gonna go tell the
there's nothing
story
wrong
of
with
how you
little hair.
survived.
Oh, she's a
Nothing wrong
cuddle.
with a little hair.
Loves cuddles.
That's good, because someday I will have a gigantic Maine Coon cat and it will be glorious.
It's like half your height.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Like
it'll,
when you
it'll,
stretch it
it'll be
out.
great.
Look at these.
They're so pretty.
Middle of them.
Lift their knee.
No, no.
What's that? You just lift their knee.
Okay.
Pick one up and look in the middle.
Oh yeah. That's on the table.
Okay, that's awesome. They're like little cages.
Yeah. The other cages.
They
Now
don't
you just
want to
need
be
Hellboy to
held
come along
hostage
and
by
release them.
you.
No.
I can hear them screaming now. Let us out.
No, Hellboy with his angel arm.
When you go in again, okay?
Okay, so that's good.
That is actually a key. Is that an eyeball?
Merry belated Christmas. Ken's got it for you.
Oh, oh my god, I love it. I'm hanging this up in our room. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Put it right next to my mandala. Mandalas and D&D dice go together.
I think we're gonna start an embroidery tribute wall. We've already got pieces.
Shane's done with embroidery for a little while.
My neighbor could figure out my baby lock machine.
Brian
So
got
I
me
got an
this
embroidery
for Christmas.
What do you gotta figure
This
out?
is a
Oh,
fuck you
should we
can
have
dice.
balance for it? Oh,
No, that is a
balance?
Rickroll.
Oh.
Yes.
Because
yes,
I
but
love that song. I know most people don't like it, but I love it.
Oh, yours is bigger.
You move the
Great.
Your brain.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Did you see the video where Ghastly was singing that reverse?
Was Nikki in the room when Ozzy
Wow.
got
that would
frozen?
be-
Yeah, she followed.
Okay.
I
And
wouldn't wanna
she
have to do
is just kind of standing there,
No.
like
Wide
wide-eyed,
singing the words reverse.
kind of freaking
singing
out a
the
little bit
opposite
too.
meaning.
Okay.
Oh, no. No, I don't like that.
What?
That's not okay. He's not
Oh.
allowed.
He did it.
Well, he's not allowed to. And if he does it again, I will have to
It's
track
out
him
there.
down and let him know that that is not appropriate.
It's out there.
Okay. So, Kick Shark, we've got you guys here.
Finally.
Just to catch you up right now, they're about to go into the port of Greyspace. They are dealing with a little bit of a crisis. A little bit. Lydia, the cleric, she is currently frozen in a meditative state. They had Ozzy go and see if he could, contact her using his telepathy, and now he's stuck still like a mannequin as well. So, at the same time, Fad is messing with the Bard, also known, now named, of course, Frederick Mithril, or Freddie Mithril. And Freddie Mithril is extremely tired, but he doesn't know what you're supposed to do when you're tired, and Fad is making him believe that he's about to die. He has now just drank a whole bunch of coffee as the group has finally found Fad and poor Freddie Mithril.
definitely gonna have to pee in a little bit.
Oh yeah. So, what you guys doing?
Is the whole group with the Bard and with Freddie Mercury?
No. So, Penna, Flannery, Nikki, Keora, Taros are in Lydia's room.
I should take care of it.
Fad.
Also,
is,
I'd like to say that we didn't start by just having Ozzy try to talk. We tried to wake her up first.
Right.
Yeah, we didn't start the fire.
We're going vintage tonight, huh?
What do you mean, no?
She's a weeble wobble now.
Taros,
Yeah?
since we can't really do anything about this situation right now, should we maybe like make a list together of what we need to get for the ship while we're on board, or figure out, food supplies or something?
Flannery's just staring at you as he's holding a frozen Ozzy, like, what the fuck?
got a
We can't
point.
do anything. Make him cozy, and then we'll get to the embassy or whatever.
No, I know, but still, like, that was kind of...
Do we need to bring him with us to the embassy?
I don't think so. No, I think we need to just get their guidance, and maybe they can come back to the ship and help.
I don't want to leave him alone.
Boxy's probably gonna stay here.
And
He's been
Stoli,
watching over
and,
Lydia, and
I don't give a shit about the cat with the book for a head.
Wait, what?
Stoolie.
Oh.
God.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Flannery's just worried.
Understandably.
yes. Penna
Sorry,
also is
Penna
wrong.
is not insensitive, just thinking logistics.
Maybe a little bit of both.
Oh my god, Penna has a heart, guys.
I'm just teasing you, hon.
The Heart of Fire.
So I'm gonna go put Ozzy in his bed
Okay.
and just try and make him the most comfortable he can be with like his arms sticking out in a standing position.
Yeah. Yeah, you do that. It kind of looks like you just put a statue to bed. You've pulled the covers up. One hand is still out like this.
Which is still
You
weird
know.
because like, he got tentacles, right? I feel like,
Yeah, on his face.
like
Yeah.
where's like?
No, they're hanging down like Zoidberg.
Why not Lightboard?
Does flesh to stone affect the mind?
Hopefully it would, because if not, that would really suck.
Well, I was just thinking, our druid might, over a long rest,
But they're not
turn him
stone.
into a statue and back.
But they're not stone.
Well, you
They
need,
didn't get literally
you need
turned
both.
to
no.
stone.
You need flesh to stone and then stone to flesh.
Right,
You need both.
right. Just to see if it'll break that.
I don't think Flannery's gonna let us do that to his son. You want to volunteer, Flannery?
No.
Flannery's not gonna let me talk to his son anymore. Are you kidding?
Well, remember, he did.
Penna's not gonna try the message spell either, because what Ozzy did put him to stone, so that would be counterintuitive.
Well, remember, he did ask his dad for permission to do this before he did it.
Well,
Oh,
yes.
I'm Flannery. No, I'm joking.
No, it's not.
I'm joking.
Flannery feels that way.
Oh yeah. I could see that. I could see just Flannery just kind of.
Yeah, I told him he could. You also did tell him though that he didn't have to if he didn't want to. But yes, I
Doesn't
know.
matter.
I know.
So.
Does she have any ice cubes you can stick down the back of his neck?
I mean, I picked him up, and he's solid. I don't think ice blocks are gonna work.
Probably not.
I think I shook him a little.
Okay, Flannery, we're gonna figure it out. Ozzy will
Can
be
I
okay.
do any good?
You can try.
Okay, Kasiki can take a look. Or try.
Yeah, I got nothing. I tried medicine and it didn't help any.
That's not your religion. I didn't.
And 7. 21. For Arcana.
She reaches out with her magical abilities. Is she doing this to Ozzy or is she doing this to Lydia?
Ozzy.
Okay. She reaches out to Ozzy with her her magical abilities. Focus is deep. And there's nothing. This is not a magical thing. This is she doesn't know. She's just flabbergasted. It's not a magical thing that's happened to them. But they're not moving and they're not reacting to stimuli. She's thinking about she's gonna go read up in her little library.
Okay.
I'm afraid to try and ask the sun to help.
Yeah. Yours is a little different. You're not a specific worshiper of a specific deity. You're just, in general, sun. Maybe it helps. I don't know.
Do you want me to try?
Not really.
Is it a specific sun, as in the sun of this world, or is it every sun?
Sun.
Just sun. Any sun. Apparently now it's a sun with 2 scoops of raisins.
And sunglasses, right?
Yeah, and sunglasses apparently. Praise be the scoops.
Well,
If we do merchandise, we've got to put that on a shirt.
well, when the raisins start forming a band, then we'll have problems.
Get sued.
Probably. More than likely. Alright, let's see what stuff we need and then go so we can get to the embassy.
Okay.
What about... They have a GIF embassy here, right?
Yeah.
Is our friend coming with us? So
Johan?
yeah.
Yeah,
he's still on the
we're
ship.
leaving him here.
Well, no, I
Leaving him
mean,
there.
he's gonna go to the embassy,
Yeah.
right? 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to stay with us.
No, he doesn't.
He's
Planner doesn't want him to stay with us.
Fair enough.
So, question.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to land? Greyspace Port has 2 sets of landing areas you can go to. There's water, and they've got like a large lake on one of the asteroids. Excuse me. And of course, they've got the standing towers.
Towers.
Like you've been to the other planets where they've got a tower with little docks that come out, kind of like the airship towers in WoW.
Yeah. Glint, what form are you in right now?
You told me to be in a galleon.
Yeah. So, probably not a good thing to land on the water. You might be able to tell. So let's go to the towers.
Okay. And he pulls up to one of the towers, and because of his true form, he is slightly at an angle. So that way the galleon portion, where they would, hook him up and everything,
Yeah.
actually lines up.
Okay.
Everybody who's on the ship, since you are now in the gravitational plane of the port, everything on the ship shifts to one side.
Okay.
It's like I'd say at a 30-degree angle.
That's kind of steep.
Yeah.
Very.
This is steep.
After a few moments, it kind of evens out a little bit as he gets into a better spot. But the damage has already been done. Anybody who wasn't ready for this, I would like everybody to please go ahead and roll an acrobatics roll for me, please.
Is Glenn going in disguise or?
Yes, he's going in disguise. That's why he's having this issue. Because in the galleon form, he's got to match up that form.
24.
Okay, that's good.
6.
Oh, that's bad.
Yep.
Natural 20 for me. Or
Okay.
for Jorah.
I'm on my
6
ass.
is what I rolled. I'm trying to see what my
Nikki rolled a
modifier is.
25.
And
She's smooth as
My
fuck.
modifier.
25.
Load.
And I got an 8.
Yeah, you fell too.
Siki got an 11.
Okay.
Okay.
25.
You sure?
Okay.
I hope 25 makes it. It's supposed to be graceful.
If you got a 15 and higher, you no problem. Okay. So.
Was this acrobatics?
Acrobatics, yes. Those of you that did not make 15 or above, you guys did kind of fall over. If you got 5 and below, which I don't think anybody did, you would have hurt yourself.
How much?
Did you hurt yourself?
No, not me.
Both of you?
I rolled a 1.
Okay, where were you? Okay, you're in the galley
Never mind.
Getting
never
bard
mind.
drunk
with
on
the bard.
Sure.
Did you have
Hot coffee.
a mug of coffee in your hand?
Oh no, I wasn't drinking.
Okay. Is the coffee still hot?
No,
I
because
thought he finished it.
yeah.
Okay, that's right. He did finish his mug.
Although
so wait,
the
you said
top
you were
might
gonna
have fallen on you.
were you gonna give him more coffee?
No, I was actually thinking about following up with rum.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you fall over and kind of hit your. Let's see.
How bad is it?
Oh shit! What the hell?
It was bad.
Okay, not as bad. Not as bad. It was only an 18. So, you fall and you hit one of the tables, just hard enough to take 5 points of damage.
Did it hit my AC?
It got you.
It bypassed your AC because you fell over.
What'd you fall over for?
You flat-footed.
So
Well, what's your dex bonus then?
It's a +3. Just still leaves a 19 AC.
It's just 10 plus your dex bonus. That's what your AC is without armor. Isn't that flat-footed?
Yes.
My AC is 15 flat-footed with no armor.
So, you guys have been situated. A couple of people have walked up to the edge of the dock and is waiting for someone in your group to come out and talk to them.
Well, I guess that'll be me.
Go get him, Daddy.
No.
You walk out. Glint has put out an image of a gangplank, and
You know, if he doesn't want to be called Captain Daddy anymore,
he
should honestly start
he's kind of
calling
like
her
somebody
Daddy.
has to kind of pantomime how to, put the gangplank out, please.
Do a vote.
Okay, I'll do that.
It looks big and it looks like it needs 2 people.
Oh God, I came
Okay.
into this at the wrong moment.
Okay then. Somebody help. Just pretending.
You're wording it, not helping.
Okay. Yeah, and he matches up your guys' movements with the image of the gangplank moving, and it goes in, and everything's fine. It's like, okay, you guys are going to be situated just fine. You guys can walk out there. Everything, hopefully, will look normal.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. We haven't had to do this before. This is a dry run.
Oh well. So
It's better
I
if you're going
will
wet.
go walk
Wait,
out
what?
then.
Okay.
What about being wet?
It's better if you're going wet. You said we've never done this before. It's a dry run.
Oh, okay.
So, waiting at the end of the gangplank is a human and a half-elf. The human and the half-elf. The human is dressed looks like very fine clothes. Very, very well put together. And next to him, the half-elf is in slightly less fancy clothes, but still looks pretty well together. But you can tell he's got that put down kind of feeling on his face.
Okay.
The half-elf goes, "Hello, I'm happy to say hello to you. How, may I ask your name?"
Taros.
Never give him a real name. What are you doing?
Taros.
DM, can I ask a clarifying question?
Yes.
You said that they had a put down. Do you mean they felt
put out, like inconvenienced? Do they feel sad?
Like he's not. This is grunt work that he's not supposed to be doing, but since he's a half elf, they're making him do it.
He's not even supposed to be here today.
I see. Okay. Okay.
Love
Is
it.
his name Dante?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Mr.
We
Dante.
name him that? Can we?
He's Mr. Dante.
Mr. Dante.
Mr. Dante?
He goes,
Please?
and is that a first name or last name?
First name.
Okay. And your last name? Or do you not have one?
Shadow Step.
Shadow Step. Okay. Do you have anything to declare?
No.
Shut up.
Okay. Are you part of the GIF Navy?
No.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering because you've got looks like a GIF soldier with you.
Yeah, there's one other who's coming up too.
And as you say that, Johan comes up, and he's got this kind of.
Is he sad because he's not with the giant space hamster anymore?
Well, he's a little depressed because of that, but it also looks a little different too. Like, you know, it's like while he was on the ship, he enjoyed himself. He enjoyed himself quite a bit. And I don't mean just playing with the space hamster. I mean, this was different for him. He
got a vacation.
Well, that's the thing. From what you guys have seen, he did a lot of stuff to, like, be part of the group, but he knew he had to leave at the end. And now
He had his fun, and now he has to go back to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or not.
So he goes.
Quit his job.
Can they?
I'm here to return to the GIF Navy. These people saved me from a pirate ship. The half-elf looks at the human and then looks back at Taros and goes, which pirate did you go after?
Yes.
Captain Whiteclaw.
You say that, and the human just like his mouth drops open, and
The book meter.
and he's like, "You took down Captain Whiteclaw,
Yep. Well,
the Captain Whiteclaw."
blew him to the hills, actually.
Yes.
And
Pissed on his ashes, too.
when you say that, right behind Johan is Lily, and she's got her quill and her book out, and she's writing down the whole thing. And she goes, "Yes, I saw the whole thing. They saved my life as well." And when she comes up and the human sees her, he gets this, he just lets out a sigh and is like, "Miss Fenchurch! Wonderful seeing you back."
It's Piper.
"Are you leaving again?" And Lily's just like, "Yes, but I need to find passage to Garden." The half-elf says, "Oh, they've got an embassy down on the road. If you need to do that, they can help you there." And Lily's just like, "Okay, thank you very much. Oh, and Frankie." And she's not looking at the bard because the bard is in the galley, but she's looking at the human. "Frankie, you look like shit." And she walks past him, just not paying him any mind. The half-elf, it's his turn now to have his mouth just drop open. Is there anything you need? Any supplies?
Yeah, we're here for supplies, and we also need to talk to the Garden Embassy.
Oh. Okay. Well, dock fees are 10 gold a day. If you need porters, we have porters. Those are good for an additional 10 gold. But any supplies you need, you can buy in the port.
Okay, thank you. Do I have to pay the first day right now?
The human just reaches out with a bag and shakes it.
So is that a yes?
Yes, sir.
Do we get a discount if we prepay?
No, sir.
Really, you don't do discounts?
We don't do discounts.
I'm not surprised. I will give them 10 gold.
Oh, maybe we could trade him a penis.
Not sure they're interested. Porters are like someone who would carry crap onto your ship for you, right? Okay. Yeah, we got that covered. There's enough of us to do that.
Okay. So you've paid your
10 gold.
Okay. He takes the 10, it goes in the bag. The half-elf writes down that you paid your 10 gold for the one day. And they tell you, he says after he's written it down, would you please make your mark? He holds out the clipboard.
Okay.
Clipboard.
Apparently so. We'll sign it, Taros Shadow Step.
Really? I think our signature should be kindly fuck off.
No. I already told them what my name is. Does it matter?
Yeah,
Could have, written down Captain Daddy, and then they'd know that you're super important to us.
Or Mama Dick.
Not doing that.
So.
Captain Daddy, ruler of all.
No.
So.
That's catchy.
They walk away. Lily's gone. Johann turns to all of you and says, well, thank you very much for saving my life, Mr. Taros, Mr. Flannery. Thank you.
Of course.
Bye, Johann.
He makes his way out and down to the docks.
Baby, come back.
Oh, I'm gonna
But
ask
what if he gets lonely? We could
the
get him like a
half-elf,
little hamster.
do I get a
or
receipt
something
that I
like
paid?
They're not ours to give. I don't think we even have little
No,
hamsters.
I'm sure they could probably find somebody in a market that has little normal hamsters.
Let me give you a sheet. And he writes out a receipt for you and hands it to you.
Thank you.
If you need anything further, just come down to the quartermaster's office and we will get what you need.
What's your name?
Dante.
Thank you, Ken.
Thank you, Mr. Dante.
Thank you, Dante.
Thank you.
Tenna's gonna kind of hang back and say, "Boy, governor, you got a bottle of water?"
We do have water. If you'd like some, come down to the dock, see the quartermaster. We can get you some water for your ship.
Bottle of water. My oldest daughter loves to say that. Bottle of water.
You guys just, sorry, you cut out as soon as I said that.
It's all right. It was well received.
Okay.
So, what's everybody doing now?
Probably going to the embassy for Garden first.
Okay.
Oh,
Unless you guys would like to
you
split
should
the
ask
party.
Mr. Dante for a pack of smokes while we're here.
No, I have my own smokes, and I don't like Mr. Dante.
What about Chuli's gum?
We should ask Mr. Dante where Randall is.
Randall's dead.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Okay then. Fine, where's Elias?
Halt attack.
Is there a guy standing out there with the trench coat on?
Leave Elias alone, Rantel.
Just don't ask about the donkey.
Halt attack.
Hey, Kelly can be a guy's name too.
Is he applying? Is the other guy putting a chopstick and
What, honey?
doing a dance?
Well, Tenna is going to
Hear
talk to
something about-
Flannery because she knows how stressed he is about everything.
What about Berserker?
encourage
Oh,
us.
it's obvious that we all love Kevin Smith.
Yeah, we'll go to. Yeah, we're gonna make our
Maybe
way
a
to
little.
the garden embassy.
So it's not
Okay.
about horses playing.
Just a little.
Okay, so who's going to the embassy?
I'm gonna be coming off the ship swearing.
Okay. Are you gonna go to the embassy too?
I don't know what the fuck everybody's doing. I'm just now getting off the ship.
Well,
Okay.
when everybody's off, who's getting off? That did not come out right. Shut up. Anyway,
Like, I so totally
Cab Daddy just
volunteer.
wants us all to get off now.
no. We'll tell
I'll get off.
Fad what happened since he was messing with Bard.
Is
So-
Bard getting off too?
Probably as often as he can.
Actually, once you guys,
Oh shit, we should probably
once
take him with
Fad,
us.
once Fad
I'm not
leaves,
cleaning that up.
the Bard is actually right behind Fad.
The Bard only gets to come
Well,
if he
that's
brings
all
his
the
own
more reason
protection.
to take him out of
Freddy.
the ship.
His name
'cause,
is
you know,
Freddy.
You don't have to clean the dock.
True. Excuse me.
So, you guys are all heading out.
Yep.
Okay.
So if Nighthawk's our chronicler, he has to come with us too. Then.
Yeah.
Is that everybody then?
No, we
Well,
no.
no, Nikki and Siki.
Siki's
Are they staying or going?
Siki's researching.
Oh, that's right.
Nikki's coming,
Okay.
but we don't have.
And then you
And
get to
Boxy's staying.
Moxie's staying.
Scylla's
Scylla's
staying,
probably
yeah.
staying.
Okay.
Rook left. And of course we have Aziz.
Rook, he was coming with us?
Rook left as soon as he possibly could. So he's grabbing his few things, and he as soon as you guys are like docked and you guys are starting to head out, he's just running right past you.
Did he say goodbye or anything?
Bye!
See ya.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess that's the end of Rook.
This is supposed to be a safe port, right?
It should be.
Oh, cool. So, Bard, Meg, little girl, teddy bear, all coming with.
Okay.
Do this.
Okay, so you guys head out. There's a set of stairs that goes down. And then once you get down to what is considered ground level, it leads to what could be considered the docks. There are...
Fuck, are we gonna have to go through customs?
Probably.
Your
you
badge.
guys go down the docks, and as you're going down the docks, you see the quartermaster house, you see the half-elf, the human. There's a few other beings there, but it's mostly a conglomerate of humans and half-elves.
All right, I guess we're just making our way downtown.
After the docks, once you
Are we
get past
walking
that,
fast?
there are several like taverns along the docks. Because of course there's, seamen who are coming in.
That is what they
That's
are.
like a triple entendre.
It is, but it's what it is.
Yes.
But there's a bunch of taverns. There's a few places of your repute right there on the docks. But once you go past that, you get into a bit of a residential area,
Flinder's like, focus. My son is frozen.
followed by
Time for this.
a marketplace. There are
the fuck
several
happened to your
open
kid?
stalls, a few actual
That's the question we all would like to
actual
Yeah.
buildings, and
I'm not
in the
even
middle
thinking.
of the
I would
marketplace,
assume. I'm just
there
focused.
is someone playing a lute to a small group of people. It looks like they are a bard who is down on their luck and is basically playing for coins. As you guys get closer to the bard, because he's right in the middle, so you guys are gonna have to pass him. As you guys get closer, the music starts to get better. Until you guys are right beside him, and now this is like the best music you've ever heard. And then as you guys walk away, the music starts lowering in quality.
I'm gonna look at Freddy and go, you weren't lying, were you?
He smiles a little bit, goes, "That felt good."
How you feeling right now?
Pretty good, actually.
Do you want to go over there and get a little release?
No, that's not how this works.
How far away is the garden embassy?
You've got a couple more districts to go through. It takes you about like 15 minutes. You see it's a whole group of buildings that are the embassies. You can definitely tell which one is the gifts. because it is surrounded by large concrete walls that look like they've been scorched and repaired multiple times. And you see Johan standing at the front answering questions. And most of the questions are basically, where have you been? What happened to the rest of your group? What happened to the weapon you guys were working on? But they're not calling him Johan. They're just calling him over and over again, Researcher number 43.
She don't like the
And after he finishes, you guys hear them say, okay, 43, we'll go ahead and we'll send you back to the shipyards. Just don't let this happen again. And you just kind of see him hang his head, and he turns and he sees you guys. And he gets this little smile before they're like, come on, get through. And they kind of push him into the embassy, and that's it.
I don't like this place.
I didn't like it either. They're kind of dicks.
Takes one to know one.
Yeah.
Few
think
more.
I got this charming personality all on my own?
Yes.
A few more buildings down, and you guys see a large tree that is surrounded by a very flowering, very lush garden. And it looks like the building is actually a part of the tree.
I like this place.
What's in between the GIF embassy and the...
There is a embassy for the humans.
They must be fucking miserable. The
actually,
GIF on one side
and
garden
then
on the
after
other.
that there is a embassy for the elves, which is very large and very immaculate.
Are these the astral elves, the high elves? I'm just gonna one of these as we walk by.
As you walk by, there are several posters with depictions of each one of you. And they're not flattering at all. It's basically, think of, in this case, Flannery. It is a huge, fat hippo with tusks that are coming out, but they're full of like cavities and holes. He's got like a scar over his face, and he's looking kind of mean.
Did they get the nose right?
They do not. Like everybody looks like 100% the worst they've ever looked, and like what you would think a wanted poster, if you're trying to actually find somebody, doesn't look like them.
I don't know if we should be offended or not.
I kind of want to take it.
I'm taking mine.
Oh, there's plenty.
I'm gonna take one of all of us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take one too, just
framed.
because, you know.
Hell yes.
We can use these as on
gonna
our
be
doors in the
the,
ship. As,
Now, the galley.
Put him somewhere everybody
We can
see
wallpaper
him.
the galley with them.
As you guys walk into the...
Is it the elf one and then garden?
Mhm.
Okay.
And you can tell the guards that are outside and along the walls for the Astral Elven Embassy are not happy with this at all. Because even though they're astral elves, that yes, everything they have is very opulent, very shiny, very, very jeweled. I mean, it looks like this is more for to look at and not for function. Then you look at the Garden Embassy, and it is beautiful. It is like I said, if it's basically like somebody took a piece of the Gilded Grove and stuck it there.
There's the biggest differences. It's all for show. This is nature, and theirs is all about sparklies.
There's not a Scrow embassy, is there?
No.
you know, if you need to, I can make you invisible while we pass something once at least.
Oh no, I'm fine. I'm not worried. I would love it if certain astral elves saw me. I mean, that would probably make my day. I doubt they're here.
Be careful what you wish for.
Pretty much.
There are a few guards
Conjunctivitis.
inside the gates of the embassy. There is one goblin and one orc. They are standing there. They are wearing the looks like fancy armor from the Queen's guard. And as you guys walk up, the goblin goes, "Who goes there?"
Let's scoot over and let my wife talk.
She looks at him, and he looks at her and goes, "Nikki?" And that means, hold on! And he rushes off. The orc's just standing there. He's like, he'll be back. And about like 10 minutes later, he is rushing back, and behind him is a young goblin girl wearing golden armor and carrying a large sword.
Justine?
And behind her is a young kobold woman wearing a, looks like a dress, but not as opulent the last time you saw her.
Aww.
They see you guys, they have them open up the doors, and they just give you hugs.
Yay!
And they're like, "What are you guys doing here?"
Yeah, long story.
I mean, we could ask you guys the same thing.
"Oh, well, come on in, come on in."
I know where your priorities are.
You guys go in, and the building is very large. And the main area has a pool in the middle. And in that pool is an arrangement of lily pads. And she goes, Justine goes over to the little pool, touches it with her hand, and the little waves, the little ripples calm, and the whole thing turns to like almost as still as glass. And the lily pads glow, and a column of light goes up, and out steps from that column of light is the Archdruid of Garden.
Cool.
She goes, "Hello, Penna."
Hi.
Sorry, we didn't tell you guys. We kind of got this portal set up. You'll never guess where the other end is.
It's not limbo, is it?
No.
Yeah,
That
the
place
stronghold.
Yeah, it is.
No,
It turns out
there's cranberries in it.
there was actually a partially ruined teleportation circle there among the ruins. So when we took over this as an embassy, because we kind of just popped up here when we activated the teleporter, the Elven embassy next door was pissed because
That's why they look so angry.
Oh yeah. They thought that, that was their place and they wouldn't have to worry about it. So since we popped up here, the queen showed up and she negotiated to have a permanent embassy here. So, yeah.
Nice.
It's kind of nice. Hannah, who was it that was having the issues with, because you said it was a young boy and the cleric that was with you guys?
One of them.
Yeah, Lydia and Flannery's adopted son, Ozzy.
They're back on the ship.
Okay. When you say that, Justine and Kaylee smile and they kind of look over at Nikki and they look over at Flannery and they're like, "Oh, you guys got a kid!"
Yes.
Aww.
It's
Who is this still warm?
yes, it is. It's a little bit. He's a
good kid.
He's a good boy. He's a Ceramorph.
Oh, okay.
We kind of adopted him from a prison.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, there's more to it, but
You make it sound like he
As you're saying this, they kind of just snicker a little bit, And they're like, yeah, we know. No, we received word from Grandchild that of what you guys did as well. And
Send him back to the Stone Age.
oh no, nothing bad. You guys, let's put it this way: in realm space, you guys are basically celebrities.
So what's up with this then?
That'll be weird.
That is due to the astral elves and
bitches.
the two nobles that you guys gave pink eye to. Allegedly gave pink eye.
Allegedly.
Yes. But we've been.
Listen, if you're an asshole elf, you're probably gonna get pink eye.
Allegedly.
We've.
It's that far up your butt. I mean,
You guys shouldn't have too much of an issue here, but the sooner you guys get through that portal into Greyspace, the better. On the other side, it's not really run by the elves; it's more run by humans, and the human hegemony.
Hegemony?
Thank you. They have set it up that way just to kind of
The assholes.
keep them from trying to turn other settlements in Greyspace the way they want it. So,
Hannah.
Are you still on?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Your bread is awesome. Just saying. No.
Oh, good.
and since it's 9 o'clock, we'll take a break.
Do-re-mi, mi-do-re, do-re-mi, hear the bards play. Bards usually are strong fighters, or magic to set their foes on fire. Can't bring robot soldiers to strife, just music to bring back life. Music is filled with pure power, so please will you play it louder? When bards hum do-re-mi, the power of music is set free. Rogues have stealth to strike using daggers with poisonous bite. Warlocks performing sinful acts, gaining power through their packs. Paladins, clerics hold their faith, power from God's warm embrace, gaining power from other beings while all I need are these 6 strings. The music is pure power, so please play it louder. When bards hum do-re, the power of music is set free. All gods gain their power by cults chanting for hours. Sacrifice and gifts on altars. When they stop, power falters. I'm to forgive, no offering. Crowds waiting to see me sing. Music, laughter, and dancing. All is better, power longer lasting. So when you see a bard, don't treat them so very hard. You may need the power of my charm to save your life from harm. Music is filled with pure power, so please will you play it louder? When bards hum do-re-mi, the power of music is set free.
as the Archdruid is there, she goes, apparently this has been happening to people who have been trying to commune with their gods. It doesn't happen to everybody, but it's happened to quite a few people.
Just here?
No, she goes, on Garden, we've got a few people who were in the Grove who decided to go ahead and commune with their gods, and they are locked in place.
Has there been any specific deity that's been affected more than others?
It's mostly like a lot of the ones that aren't really big in realm space. The big ones, yes.
Flannery's going to say, Ozzy wasn't communicating with a god, though. He was trying to check on Lydia, who was communicating. Do you think that would make a difference?
I don't know. Let me... Here. Come with me.
Okay.
And Justine touches the pool again. There is a beam of light that comes up. She goes, follow me.
Okay.
Before you go, was one of the ones
You've been
that
invited.
somebody got frozen communicating with called Palatine?
Palatine?
Yes.
Or Paladine?
Yeah, that.
No.
Oh.
So, she leads you guys through. And everybody who goes through, I would like you to please go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Son of a bitch.
Saving throw?
Yeah. Is that okay? Not those corn chips.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I think that would kill me.
They're not spicy, actually.
They probably would be for me, but I'm lame.
Flannery rolled an 11, Nikki rolled a 10.
Stop reloading.
I gotta see what my bonus is, because I rolled a 15, but I'm hoping I got to add to it. I'm just wondering
17.
if
We're all going through a portal.
the Bard's battle has locked up some gods, and those who are trying to reach those specific deities are...
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yes, your Constitution bonus.
Oh, okay, Constitution. Oh, that's
14.
Okay, so
19.
I'm making.
Everybody roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And
If you
did you
made,
roll?
if you made
25.
5 or above,
Oh, okay.
you're fine.
Did you roll your con?
Plus 7. Yeah. So 18 plus 7, so 20, sorry.
Yeah, you're good. So yeah, everybody who goes through,
So far, I'm loving Rick.
you go through, and as soon as you come back out, you are in a large courtyard. And it looks very familiar, but at the same time, when you guys were last here, most of this was on fire or in rubble. But now it looks really nice. There are cobblestone streets, there are plants that are thriving here, there are little shops that are kind of set up. And when you look out, you notice that not only are you on this courtyard, it is overlooking a small town. And to your guys is when you look out over the town, over to your left, there is looks like there's a thriving starport.
What the fuck?
Wait, where are we?
I think this is home.
Welcome
No, it's this one.
to your stronghold.
What?
And
You guys have been holding out on us.
she
No, it didn't look like
points
this.
to
Last time we were here, it was on fire.
yeah.
Really not our fault.
That's surprising.
She points to
It was kind of
So
our
yummy.
a kind of
That makes more sense.
different section of the city. And as you guys look at it, it looks like they repurposed a lot of the stone and everything to make these buildings. And your stronghold is actually part of the old stronghold. To the point that it's the biggest building in this area. When you guys walk up to it, there is a set of guards, all of them wearing the Queen's Guard emblems. And when you walk in, everyone greets you all by name, except for, of course, Shark and Kix. They kind of treat you guys like visitors, but honorary guests.
What the fuck are all these people doing in our home?
I know.
Um,
What?
Why is it so run down?
No, it looks great. There are some places that still need
This is
to be.
me. I'm saying this.
But yeah, the Archdruid just goes, the people have really thrown themselves into making this, I would like to say the best, but really more or less this is to get in the face of the Astral Elves.
Well, I mean, that's fair. It's us.
Yeah. Well, that and there is an embargo on Astral Elves at this spaceport. They can't come here.
Okay. I was about ready to leave.
I kind of want to put huge tapestries over the walls of this place with, astral elves and piss on them.
Just put two S's in ass for astral.
What do you call this place?
Is this where Penna needs to be to discuss the?
When you ask that, the Archdruid goes, yes, we've actually have an infirmary here that has been slowly filling up. And as she says that, she opens up a pair of big double doors, and when you walk in, you can tell this was gonna be your guys' like main hall. But there are cots, there are blankets everywhere. There's clerics, there are druids, there are multiple people that are running around, doctors, just taking account of everybody.
What did we say last time? 20%? That Daddy?
Huh?
20%?
What are you talking
What's the fees for all these services? People are using our goddamn hall.
Okay, so Penna is going to go walk up to the nearest person that looks like they have some authority.
You're with the Archdruid.
Archdruid.
At the Archdruid. However, when you do that, one of the doctors comes up. It is a very tall, very wizened elf, and he looks you over, smiles, and goes, "Hello, Penna." When you look at him closer, he's got a symbol of the Gilded Grove on his lapel.
And he's clearly a full elf.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Not full elves or astral elves.
Yeah. And you can tell that the way that people are working with him, this is not an astral help.
Okay.
He's actually helping out quite a bit. Some of the people that are there don't speak common, but yet he's able to go ahead and respond to them with no issues. He goes in and he's actually helping. He's not above doing the dirty work.
Okay. Is there a place that we can go and speak more quietly about this issue? Or I was thinking some of my companions could go shopping or whatever they want to do while we discuss this. If that's what they want.
That's totally fine. There is an office over here. And she leads you over, and the doctor comes with, and leads you both over to a little office off to the side. Would be like your guys' private chambers where you would see people in smaller groups or for private conversations.
I don't know yet.
Okay, so I'm going to turn to the rest of the group and be like, I'm going to go with this guy, we're going to talk, and you guys go do what you want, I guess. Kiara, do you want to come with me at the Flannery?
I'm going to.
Sure. I'm going to pull one of the doctors aside and ask them how they're keeping these people fed.
The person you pull aside, they are it looks like they are a goblinoid, but you can't really tell what kind it is. And it looks at you and it goes,
Yeah.
we had
It's really amazing.
a guy come in who was able to help us with that. He's a gnomish tinkerer. He created this little thing that goes into the body and gives nutrients.
Do you have enough for the increasing demand?
We have been working hard, but luckily the Queen and the others in realm space are helping.
Are you near capacity? Are you near the limit of how many people you can take before things start slipping through the cracks?
I would say we're at half capacity.
Okay.
We're lucky that since we have the spaceport, we're able to go ahead and bring in more doctors and get specialists when we need them.
Okay.
As you finish talking, they look at you and go, before you go, can you help me with something?
Sure.
They take you over to one of the cots, and on there is a centaur person. And they are kneeling, basically laying down a bit, and their eyes are closed, arms over their chest. They say, could you please help me lift him up and move him? We need to do that so I can go ahead and check for anything underneath. They have been relieving themselves, but we haven't been able to feed them other than through the, I believe the gnome called it an IV, in vein.
I'll try. Are you telling me this centaur is sitting in its own piss?
Well, that's why I'm trying to lift it up so we can clean underneath.
You didn't put anything down like a bedpan before putting him here?
What's a bedpan?
It's basically just a hollow container for the piss to go in so he's not wet in the bed all the time.
Oh, a crap bucket!
Yeah, that.
Yeah, we don't have any more.
What? You gotta go out?
I mean, this is a centaur. It probably needs
Why
two.
didn't
One
you
for the
kill
back
him?
and one for the middle.
Depends on
Well,
the
we
size.
try to keep the end over the edge, so, We've got like a tub.
Okay, is anyone else here stronger than me who can help me try to lift this centaur?
I can help.
You're coming with us.
Alright, let's give it a go.
Alright.
Strength check for both of you.
9.
Joe Rock?
Come on, Jorak, you got this.
You got this.
22.
Okay.
There you go. You're like, and Jorok's like,
Yeah, that's the thing. Shark, you go in there and you're like, okay, tell me when we're gonna go, and it's 1, 2, 3, and you lift, and you're like, God, this is easy. And you see Joe Rock is just like, yeah, it's fine. You're can't really reach up to kind of like help anymore. You're gonna hold that centaur there for a little bit. They're gonna take the sheets out, put down new sheets, wipe it down, get everything clean and sterilized, wipe down the centaur's underside, and then reset everything up, and then let you drop them back down.
Hang on. Do you have anything you can stick under here, like a drawer that you can pull out? Because, I mean, you can cut a hole right here and put a drawer in so that it'll catch everything and you can just empty it without lifting the centaur each time.
I'm not one of those people who can do that. You could probably talk to the doctor or the Tinker Gnome, but the Tinker Gnome is...
damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor.
They
not a
point
Tinker
over
Gnome.
to one of the cots, and the Tinker Gnome is stuck.
Hey, Fad,
What?
is there any chance you could modify this bed so they have a pull-out drawer of the centaur's piss and don't have to lift it?
Fuck.
Or maybe a different bed, since we can set the centaur back down for now until
Really only
the
have to
real
worry
bed
about
is
that
finished.
with the boys. The girls don't have that problem.
Why don't you
They
just-
all go back to back like that.
Hang that giant horse cock off the side of the bed.
Because it's not out all the time.
Oh, my dear Lord.
It's like a horse. They're not actually out all the time.
God, Disney movies would be a lot worse if that was the case.
That would be fucking hilarious.
Yes, it would.
especially Fantasia.
Oh God!
I don't know. I would argue Tangled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Yes.
Uh-huh.
What kind of roll am I making here?
You could do an intelligence roll for me, please.
24.
Okay. Yeah, it would take to reinforcing the cot to go ahead and make it so that you could actually fit a drawer underneath to collect anything. But if you do that, then again, you're going to have to reinforce everything on the cot to keep it from breaking. It is possible, but it looks like they're more busy with everything else.
Is he really like laying on the cot? I mean,
Kind of kneeling. Like, you've seen a horse lay down.
yes.
They're not on their side, they're...
With their legs on.
Yeah.
That would be very awkward then. I'm thinking about like a male horse when you see them lay down and they pee like that because they don't do that. I grew up with horses, okay.
I'm just thinking, laying in that pee all the time, that's a really good way to get a urinary tract infection.
We make sure to check them.
They've got magic.
We check them every half hour.
Magic dick healing.
They kind of like...
Whoa, yeah.
No. We have people who come in and check everybody,
They took the venom out.
you know.
Well, okay, are they in the same trance that we are trying to figure out? Because otherwise they should be healthy. So
They are healthy, it's just, you know, these people have been in it a little bit longer. So we've had to give them the shot arm thing.
Boxy might be getting a surprise then. Just
okay,
saying.
I'm just
Or Flannery's
kind
gonna
of just
come back to
gonna
one.
like look at the crew and like kind of glare a little bit and like say show a little bit of respect, guys.
I'm just
How are
trying
we
to
being
help.
disrespectful? They are legitimately trying to ease someone's suffering.
I wasn't.
Potential
Forget
suffering.
it. Forget it.
The doctor, once they've pulled you in with Taros and Kaora, they shut the door and the Archdruid is there, the doctor's there, and he kind of like leans up against the wall and kind of wipes his brow and is like, we haven't found anything other than the fact that these people went into a trance. They are stuck like this, and the first person that this happened to was a young man who came to Garden. He went to one of the temples and went into a trance and would not get out of it. We've tried medications, we've tried magic. The Tinker Gnome, before he decided to commune with his god, tried a few little devices. We will not go into what those did. They did not work. We've tried a little bit of everything. We have a psionist who has been able to help us as well. As he says this, the door opens and looks like a small elf comes in. She's wearing robes and has several rings in her ears. She looks up to all of you and says, "Hi."
Hi.
Hi.
I'm the psionist.
What colors are robes?
We were sent here to speak to you by the Grove.
Yes, her robes are actually iridescent. They change as you look at the light hits it.
Okay, as long as they're not yellow.
No.
She doesn't have green stone.
No, she looks over at you, Penn, and says, Yes. This seems to be, from what I've been able to glean, is that those who have gone into this meditative trance have gone on an astral journey to speak with their God. So their spiritual self is no longer in the body, but they are still tethered.
Yeah,
Can't
that's
those tethers
kind of
be cut?
what we were
can.
assuming, I believe, and we were hoping that you could give us a little bit of direction on what we can investigate, where we can go from here.
What did you guys do with Frederick? Is he with you guys?
I don't know.
Fat?
Fat is he?
I mean, he's with me.
Okay.
Honestly, I've been curious about how he's acting right now.
He's looking around at the people in their trances, and he goes over to one. It looks like a young dwarf woman who's wearing some garments, kind of looks like Lydia's cleric robes. And he goes up and he touches her forehead, and for a moment her body twitches, and he whispers to her just loud enough that Fad can hear. Don't worry, loved one. He's a fighter. He won't let anything stop him from coming back. It'll be okay. And that look she had before was more of concentration, is now more of a peaceful look, like they are fully sleeping. And the body relaxes.
Just kind of mutter, I thought so.
Thought what?
Well, I didn't think you were the only asshole that got sliced up.
I wasn't.
So, these people are trying to commune with their gods.
Mm-hmm.
And you're all fighting whatever the hell you still haven't told us.
I told you guys earlier I was fighting. I fought Tiamat. I had 3 heads open up my belly.
You said Tiamat sliced you up. If
Well, yeah.
that was what all of you were fighting?
Oh no, there was a lot of other things. Evil celestial beings that were trying to open up a hole between realms. Well, between planes.
To get Kerr.
Yeah.
His body parts? They're pieces of Kerr?
He walks over to another person, reaches out, touches their forehead. This one is looks like a paragon, a rabbit person. And he touches their forehead. Okay. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine. He's a fighter. And that one twitches and seems to relax.
I'm gonna go up to him. Are any of these your disciples?
No. Remember how I said I'm God adjacent?
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference between me and gods. Gods get their power from worshippers and what have you. That's where they get their power from, and they give that power back to their worshippers. I don't have worshippers.
Okay. You're the original bard. Do bards get their magic from you?
Bards get magic from... He looks over at Nighthawk, and Nighthawk is writing stuff down. And he goes, Nighthawk, would you please sing me a song? And Nighthawk just kind of looks at him like, what kind of song? He goes, do scales. And he goes, okay. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. 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 As he says that, the bard seems to get a little bit of energy back. And he then says, do it again. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. With that, the two people that had been touched by Frederick fully relax and now seem just to be sleeping. He goes, the music, the art, the crowds. A bard has power, but power comes from...
I'm not even listening to him, just shaking the
And
body.
he taps his heart. He goes, that's where it comes from. Well, that and here.
So, why are you different from any other bard? What makes you god adjacent?
Let's just say someone had to go ahead and come up with those notes.
You created music.
I pushed. In the beginning, before I was around, people were not very happy. Mortals had issues. Gods had issues. Demons had... Everybody had issues. One day, someone god adjacent told a story. And that story caused a laugh. Caused someone to think. Caused someone to take a few moments to not think about how dreary their life was. Told another story. And another. And that story became a song. That song became a book. That book became a play. It's still the same song. It's still the same story. It has changed along the way.
Would I recognize this play?
The play has deviated from the story so much that it is now just not one play or one song. It is all songs and all plays, all writing, all music. Sing the scales again. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Still a deer. He just smiles and continues walking down, and every person he touches now just relaxes and looks like they're sleeping. Nurses are running around freaking out, thinking that people have died, but after they check their vitals, they see that these people are now in a much more relaxed state. They are no longer rigid. They're able to go and work on the muscles now, since they've been stuck in one pose for so long. They don't know what's going on. You guys can tell them what's happening, but they'll probably just,
I'm gonna go up to the bard and say, so why didn't you do that for the people on our ship?
There's more power here. More story.
He didn't have goat juice.
I didn't
Gave
have
him
my
coffee.
mojo. I still am not at full power. If I was at full power, hell, I would have Nighthawk here go ahead and play the best song of his life. And then everyone here would get up, be happy, and depending on the song, may multiply.
Well, that's very Bardic. If
Not
we
all
got
bards are horny.
together a bunch of musicians to play for you here, would that help? Because there's a musician outside, and I'm sure he knows somebody.
We can try.
All right, I'm gonna go find the musician and say, "Hey, I have a captive audience for you."
The musician was back on
He's actually
On
back
the
at the
port.
port.
Oh, I've got to go back through the portal.
yeah.
All right.
I don't know if they'll let you just bring random people through the portal.
No, you're gonna have to wait for the rest of the group. Remember, you're an honored guest. You guys
Honored
weren't
guest in our home
You guys
place.
weren't here when they took on everything. So
But they know I'm here and who I'm with.
you're not on the list. Look, we've got paintings of these people, and they look like much better than what they actually look like in real life.
So we got the posters
Thanks
that
for
make us
that.
look like shit.
Yeah.
We got the
Like if you
paintings.
stuck the two things together, they would look like you guys. But
I'm gonna ask the guy at the portal.
Rotted
"Hey,
teeth and chiseled chin."
This
Right.
is a big thriving city. Do you have bards? Do you have storytellers and singers and
Yeah.
people who play instruments?
yeah, we do.
Can you collect a bunch of them? Bring them here?
I can send a message to the local guild.
That works. See
Okay.
that guy over there? He's why they're relaxing, and he needs bards.
Not to eat or anything. Just specify.
Yeah, you see, okay.
I'm not there. You're gonna have to specify.
Persuasion roll on this one. I want a persuasion roll. My God, that's okay. That's
And who needs
this man needs bards.
Not to eat.
not to eat or something? Come on.
Although some parts would be into that.
Alright. Wait a minute. Persuasion. 21.
Okay. He looks at you, then he looks at the people. And he goes, "Okay, I'll send a message. I'll send a message. We'll see who we can get."
Thank
Okay?
you.
He's still, not sure that that's going to work, but you've persuaded him enough to actually try. Those of you who are in the private chambers, Taros, Kaora, and who else was with you guys?
Flannery.
Flannery.
Was Nikki there too?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
And
And Penna.
And Penna, yeah. The Psionist, she goes, "I've been looking into these people. Their bonds are still there. Their chains are still connected to their bodies. Any of those who become a little loose, I go ahead and try to rebind them."
I like your shirt, by the way.
Any questions for me? Yes.
My son wasn't communicating with a deity. He touched somebody who was communicating with a deity. Where is he?
More than likely, he is along with the person who's communing.
Oh, fuck.
I could probably get him back for you.
Kidnapped by a priest.
I'll go get him.
Go get him.
No, keep him as close to where he was. I'll go with you.
Okay.
does the Grove have any idea of what is causing this and how can we help to resolve it?
The Grove so far, they have no idea. The Psionist has been working to find out what's going on the other end. And they've just been trying to keep people as comfortable as possible while they're trying to find a way to save them. The Psionist goes, the reason I think I can get your son back is he's not communing with the god, he's just along the tether.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be a lot easier.
Let's fucking go.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Is
yeah.
there anything we can do right now, like to start prepping and try to fix this?
Well, we can research who these people were actually communing with, and
All right.
see if there's any local, if we can find any practitioners of their faith to maybe not commune with the god. We don't want to send more people for this, but maybe see if there's a way they can do some sort of healing or something? I don't know. I know partially what's going on, but I don't know why this is happening.
Henna, if this person is able to get Ozzy out, maybe Ozzy can explain what's going on.
Yeah, okay, that's obviously the first choice. And then I will stick back and, like, interview people and stuff. So unless you want me to come along, if that would be help there. I don't know.
I'm just gonna go get Ozzy. Or I'm gonna take them to Ozzy.
Okay.
Well, I'll come along just in case. You know,
Ooh.
it'd be good to hear it firsthand.
Okay. Teros. As the Psionist starts making their way out with Flannery and Penna, they stop and they look at your cloak.
Okay.
And they walk over to it and they kind of say, "Excuse me, may I see this real quick?"
Sure.
They put their hands
I'm
on
glad
it.
to take it off.
Oh, no. It's fine. They look at the pattern and the flowers. And she goes, "I knew someone who had a cloak that had this pattern."
Who?
Her eyes start to get a little dewy. She's a very good friend of mine. She's no longer with us.
There are not very many.
Teldon.
Wait. You knew Tilden more.
Yeah.
Captain of the Spelljammer.
He used to be. He's gone.
What's your name?
This is the thing. I totally forgot her name. All day I'm like, yeah, I know the name. I know the name.
And
This is why you write it down.
No, I don't.
I've even went back and started reading the book that she was in.
Been there, done that. Wait, what was it again?
Sorry, everybody.
Loading, please wait. Loading, please wait. Loading, please wait. File not found.
For that name.
Please retry.
Looking for that name.
Wait, no, we're probably gonna use that music either.
Her name. She looks at you and says, "Just call me Psionist Goldring."
Is it Gold Ring?
Goldring.
How long ago was he around?
Very long time.
How old are you?
I've spent.
You never ask a lady her age.
This is a
We're not
different
there.
circumstance.
If I was younger, I would say that. And plus, before I went through my training, I would be a little bit more excitable. But I've lived for a good 1,000 years in the Astral Sea.
Wow.
Searching for signs of what happened truly, and after I found my answers, I went home. Then on my way, I came here and communed with the tree, and I spoke with the spirits, and that's when the first issue happened.
Who was the god the first? You said there was a boy.
Hmm?
What god did he commune with?
I honestly don't know.
Okay.
He had some artifact that looked like I would say a trident, but it really wasn't a trident. It was weird. And since nobody had found out who his deity was before, we can't really find out. If we can get his son back, then hopefully we can find out what's going on.
Is he here?
Yeah.
When you walk out with him, can you show me who he is?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys walk out, and she slowly makes her way to, it looks like one of the, this person was in a sitting position, like they were sitting in a chair. And they've put him in an actual chair. And he's got, looks like a tube going into his arm. And the chair has a cutout underneath, so that, you know, he can do his business into it. She goes, this young man, again, we didn't get his name. He came to the Gilded Grove. Apparently, they've had a lot of pilgrims that have shown up there, wanting to commune with the spirits. Of course, I was one of them. And, well, he did not come back. Others had actually started to commune with their gods and had come back, no issue. But this young man didn't.
Is he human?
He looks human.
Do you have his belongings? Did he have anything besides a trident?
She goes over to a box that's near the chair and opens it up, and there is his holy symbol, which looks like a harp, but it has trident points coming up from where the strings would be. Other than that, it's just clothes and some rations.
Hey, do you recognize this holy symbol? Probably not.
No.
You probably wouldn't actually know them.
I can try, but
Well, I could try too, but I doubt it'll help.
no.
What'd you roll?
8.
Yeah.
Can I try?
You can try. It'd be a religion.
That'd be a no.
What'd you roll?
6.
Yeah, you don't know.
I got nothing.
She goes, yeah, this is the first person that this happened to. And they stop when they see Frederick walking to people and just kind of kneeling down by them, touching their foreheads. And when he gets back up, they seem to relax. What is that man doing?
Hey, Frederick, how did you do that?
He stops and he looks over at Fad and he looks down at the person. He goes, just talking. That's what you're supposed to. And his eyes kind of shift around. That's what humans do. Is talk to those, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm definitely human. Fuck. I know how to eat.
Half expecting me to say I wipe my own ass.
Now, like, should we tell her?
No.
Okay. She's gonna fucking wrong with that dude.
Too much coffee.
So many things.
One of the attendants, a young gnome girl, hears you say that, too much coffee. And she goes, that's what coffee does to this guy? Does he need more?
I mean, he had a whole pot.
But. Should we give him more?
He needs music right now. I've asked one of the people over there to try and find some bards.
Okay.
Because I wasn't there.
Because it helps for some reason. I don't know.
Music calms him
Inspirational.
Okay,
Um,
sure.
down. The music relaxes.
I think at this
That's
point
awesome.
Flannery's kind of getting a little antsy.
Like, what do we do?
Yeah, let's go. We're
Okay.
going. We're going.
She goes and you guys head to the portal. As soon as you guys get to the portal, they activate it.
Are you going back with us, or are you staying here?
I'll go back.
Okay.
Go through.
I'm gonna tell you.
Do I need to roll a Constitution again?
Oh no,
if
first time
anything
through, you guys
happens,
are
if any
fine.
of them
Okay.
You know what you're
Make
getting
sure
into.
that whatever
You get to the other side,
have him touch
and she
that
goes, "Okay,
over there. He was the first
where
one
is
this
he?"
happened to.
Got 15 minutes that way.
Okay, let's go.
And I told Shark to make sure that Frederick, talks to that kid over there because he was the first one this happened to, just in case they wake up because they're actually sleeping now.
Okay.
And then I'm going through the portal with them.
Okay. Yeah, you guys get back, and she is making her way through and to the docks. You guys take her all the way back to the ship, and when she gets there, she looks to all of you and says, "Okay, where is the boy, and where was he when this happened?"
I will go get him.
Yeah, he's in his room.
Okay.
And he was in Lydia's room because she's our other cleric who this happened to.
Okay.
You want us to bring him back in there?
Yes.
With her? Okay.
Yes.
Go get him.
Okay.
Bring him back.
Hey, Boxy, how's everything going?
Boxy is just sitting there, kind of watching, like eyes open.
I thought he doesn't.
Looks.
Does he have a
He has a faceplate, but he has like.
eyes?
He has. They're not really eyes. They look like two little lights.
Okay.
But you have seen him blink.
Okay. You don't have to sit there and stare.
He's like, but I want to make sure. If she gets out of this, I want to, because if she gets out of it,
I'm listening.
Ken had asked Stooley to keep an eye out too. Did Stooley come out, Ken?
oh yeah, Stooley is actually sitting right on top of Boxy.
All right. So Flannery brings.
Mm-hmm.
He was
Ozzy.
standing here and he had his hand on her head.
Okay. Sets him up that way, and she goes, okay. I need someone who is connected to him, so probably Dad.
Mm-hmm.
What I want you to do is take my hand. She reaches out her little hand to you.
Mm-hmm.
Take my hand.
Takes her hand.
Okay. And she reaches out, touches Ozzy's shoulder, and the room stops. It's just you and her there. It is a muted gray, and you see a golden chain leaving Lydia's body.
The fuck?
And along that chain is a smaller chain that is leading the same way. When
Okay.
you look down at your chest,
Mhm.
there is also a chain. Do not pull on that. Don't touch it.
Okay.
Follow me. And she pulls you along, and you guys start to float.
Oh, fun. This is natural.
If you look around, you notice everybody else in the room is there.
Okay.
They have a slightly golden glow about their bodies. Your body is behind you, standing there, stock still, and the chain is coming out of its chest and leading to you.
Oh, good.
Same as hers.
Okay, don't touch the chain.
Okay.
She plays the eagle blind.
It takes you guys about what you think could be anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour
Oh, jeez.
until you finally come across a young human boy, and he is just floating next to the golden chain, and he is crying, and he looks, and when he notices you're there, he looks up to you and says, "Dad?"
Ozzy?
He floats over to you and gives you a big hug,
Might wrap him up.
and Goldring looks at you two and goes, "Yeah, okay. This is your boy?"
I'm gonna tell him how sorry I am, and then I'm never gonna ask him to do anything like this again.
He goes, "It's all right. It's all right. I think I found a little bit of something of what's going on. Can we go back now?"
I'm gonna look at Goldberg.
Oh yes, we can go.
Let's get you the fuck out of here, man.
Okay. And it seems like just in that instant, you open your eyes and you are back. Everybody else in the room?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like she touched Ozzy's shoulder, had Flannery's hand, and then a second later, she lets go, and Ozzy can move.
Wow, that was fast.
I'm like looking for a chain. Like, what the fuck?
No chain, you're fine. The gold ring is taking a few deep breaths, and she goes, okay. I think the young man can tell us what's going on. And Ozzy is standing there in his normal Ceramore form. He goes, she is looking for her deity.
Look.
It's been a long time. Very long time. I followed her chain and I found her. And she was searching a large temple for someone. And I asked her who, and she was in hysterics. And I said, who? And she goes, my God, where is my God? And I asked her if she could come back, and she goes, I will leave once I find my God. And I made my way back. It seems like it's been days.
Well, yeah. Going to get you and coming back, that felt like a good little while, and that was almost instantaneous. So I can imagine how long you feel like you've been in there.
How long has it been?
Not very long. I mean, I don't know if there was a time dilation in the portal.
No,
long was it for us?
it's actually been less than 4 hours.
Yeah, I was going to say a couple hours tops.
How
Alright, so
long
what do we do
How
with
long
Lydia?
do you think you were in there?
Are you asking Ozzy?
Yeah.
He goes, I thought it was days, almost a week. I know it took me a long time finding Lydia, and then I spent some time there, and then I just followed her chain back. But I got really, really upset at myself that I couldn't get myself back out.
Is he still just standing next to me?
He's been standing next to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick him up. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to say, okay, this is it. You're a child. No more shenanigans. No more goofy stuff. You're a kid. No more. And I give him a great big fucking hug.
And he says, no more goopy stuff, but Dad, that's what kids love.
Goofy, not goopy.
I can't.
Nothing
You scared the hell out of me, man. Huh?
Nothing
It's
like
fine.
this.
Little ones have to learn and grow. Sometimes the older ones have to learn to let go.
We're not all centaurs.
Applies to humans too, or any humanoid.
There's a little bit of a.
Still a little.
There's a little tear coming out of Flannery's eyes. He was scared.
Yeah. Yeah, Niki's there with you, and she's doing the same thing. She's just, it's like a happy family moment. Those of you who are back on Garden in the Stronghold, they've gotten about 10 bards. They look like they're traveling bards. They're not like court bards, they're just traveling bards. Nighthawk is still there too, and once all the bards are there, Frederick looks over to Nighthawk and says, okay, I want you guys to go ahead and sing you know what? Sing The Bear and the Maiden Fair for me, please. And they look at each other and he goes, okay, you guys don't know that one.
That was the name of Terrace's parents' inn.
Oh. He then he then sings, okay, how about you guys just sing the ballad of the Four Winds. And each one of them look at each other, and that's when Nighthawk goes, okay. And he begins to sing. One of the bards has a lute with them and begins to play. Another has a flute, and it just goes on from there. They just keep on, they pick up where Nighthawk has left off. As they sing, you, Fad and
Yes.
Shark, you notice that the bard seems the color in his face, the bags under his eyes from being awake for so long and tired, slowly get better. He no longer has the bags under his eyes. He looks healthy, and he begins to go to each person, laying down on a cot and just touching their forehead, each one. And as he passes, each one begins to relax. And nurses rush, doctors rush, and they begin to work on helping any muscle fatigue or cramps or anything, and they don't know why this is happening. The music begins to grow louder and more potent. The bards that were there, these are the dropouts of Bard College. They are now playing better than they've ever played in their entire lives. The music is rising and billowing, and just you can feel the energy just flow over your bodies. And by the end of the song, it's only about a 3.5 minute song. By the end of the song, out of the people that are in the room, almost 90% of them are now sleeping relaxed. And the last person he goes to is the young man who is sitting in the chair. And he first braces him and then touches his forehead, and the young man slumps and is just like boneless. He's breathing, but it's just, he's no longer in that sitting pose.
It's because he's not adjacent.
Yeah, they're trying to get him into a bed. Once that is done, Frederick takes a deep breath and goes, okay. No more singing, please. No more singing. He's back to looking a little tired, a little haggard.
As soon as they stop, he immediately drops.
Oh no! He is still. He still went through and touched the people he could, but you can see he's losing that power now. It's like you unplugged a computer that has a really crappy battery. It's going from 100 all the way down to like 20 really quick. As you guys, as he kind of like slumps down next to the chair to kind of catch his breath, he looks into the bag and sees the holy object, the symbol. And he looks at it and goes, I didn't see him at the fight.
Whose symbol is that?
Oh, that one? He's a very, very obscure sea deity. They call him the god of the call. Basically, his domain is the sea and a little bit of music, mostly just the sounds and the music of the sea. He's a fun guy.
Is it possible he ran away and can't be found?
Could be. I didn't, like I said, I didn't see him at the fight, but he could have been captured. He's not a very powerful deity.
Were you at the fight from start to finish?
I was there from the start until I got my abdomen ripped open.
So as far as you know, the fight's still going on.
Oh yeah, the fight's definitely going on. Can't you tell?
How would I know?
All the
When
sleepy
your
people.
cleric friend comes down, ask them to go ahead and check that satchel of theirs.
The raisin satchels?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any chance these people will come out of this? Is there anything I can do to help you make that happen?
Well, it is up to their deities to get back. They are all alive, and as long as their chains are not broken, they'll be fine. But it looks like the Psionist that was here made sure to fortify the chain, so they're not going to be taken out.
If their deity dies, will the chain be broken?
Oh no, they'll just be shoved back into their bodies. Let's put it this way. You are looking for... He thinks for a little bit. He goes, you're looking for a diamond. Do you still keep looking for that diamond when that diamond is destroyed?
That depends. Will they know that it's been destroyed?
The power will no longer be there.
So they're just going to snap back to their body if that happens.
Like a rubber band, which you probably don't know what is.
And I'm assuming this is going to hurt.
Oh no. Well, it won't feel good, but it won't hurt.
So they'll be okay either way.
Oh yeah. They're lucky that they were brought here. Anybody who doesn't have that fortifying on them would have issues.
Like people on our ship.
Yes.
Can you do this fortifying?
Oh no. Outside of my wheelhouse.
Wonderful. Fantastic. I'm going to go up to the doctor. Is this all of them? Were there any others?
He goes, this is everybody that we have so far. There are still a few that are still rigid. But...
Gonna take the bard to those that are still rigid. And
he goes, Wells tapped out. He kind of taps one of them lightly on the forehead. He goes, Wells tapped out.
Do you need more music?
I need to rest.
Do you know what rest is?
You know, that's a good question. I thought I did, but
He just needs more good juice.
I was told by Thad that I went and I hit my head on the table back on the ship, and I was in a new area where I was told I had to eat waffles with spoons. And then I came back here. So, and I got a little bit better when that happened. So maybe I need to eat waffles, but I'm not hungry.
You need sleep.
What's sleep?
It's basically when you... What you did when you hit your head on
I'm
the
just
table.
trying not to bust out laughing.
You see what these people are doing? It's kind of like that, except without being out of your body.
Okay.
And what you were having was called a dream.
Dreams are weird.
They are.
Should we keep the bards around so that when you're feeling better, they can help you work your mojo and make the rest?
He's not that kind of bard.
For right now, I think I'm good. You can let them go. Besides, they may want to use whatever residual charge they have left, so that way they can go ahead and gain some coin. I mean, a few of them look like they need it.
No offense, but so do you.
Hey, once I get to be back to what I was, I won't have to worry about it.
Alright, well, find an empty bed. They said they're only at half capacity. There should be one around here. Lay down, get some rest.
Okay.
I'm going to go to the guy that I talked to earlier and thank him for finding bards, and I'm going to go to the bards and say thank you for your help. Why don't you go use what's left of that and earn a little cash?
Yeah, a few of them that were very surprised about the quality of their work were like, definitely, that's the best I've ever performed. Yeah. And they just kind of leave.
Didn't even have to pay him.
We paid you an experience. So, with that, are you guys coming back to the clinic?
Yeah.
When you guys
are
get...
you staying with Ozzy, or are you gonna come with us? Or are you gonna bring Ozzy with you?
Can she check on?
No, I'm bringing Ozzy if Ozzy's good to go. I mean, if he's okay to travel.
Yeah, Ozzy says he's fine. Plus, he goes, I would love to see... Would this... If we ever stop, flying around, would this be like our home? Okay,
Kind of.
I would love to see it.
Come on, dude.
Okay. So...
Someone want to grab Siki?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go
Before they leave,
Can you help her change?
she says, I've done that already.
Thank you.
No problem. I've done a lot for everybody back in the clinic. So, it's the least I could do for her.
She can't tell what kind of ship we're actually in, can she? Because it probably doesn't match with what it looked like when she got on board. Did she notice?
This is the thing, when she went through all this, she just is smiling the entire time. And when she leaves, she pats the wall and says, haven't seen you in a while. It's good to know you're still out there. And she walks off.
Is your glinty sense going off at all?
He hasn't said anything. Yet.
You get this sense of recognition from the young psionist, and he acts like this is someone he's seen before, but it's been a very long time and it wasn't like a direct.
Ancestral
Do
memory.
you know this ship?
Are you asking her?
Mm-hmm.
She goes, I knew the original captain.
The original captain of this ship?
Mm-hmm.
What, you've had a captain before?
I've had a couple, but my main captain went back home.
Your main captain. Who's
My
that?
first captain.
Who's your first captain?
She goes, it's alright. She's a young elf girl from Kryn.
Oh.
She was the true love of my friend. She's no longer with us.
Clint, do you have memories from other spelljammers?
He goes, not from other spelljammers. I have my memories.
Okay.
I remember, and you see Goldring touch the wall again, and you get a flash of a memory, and it is of an egg opening and a very small jammer slowly leaving what looks like a large garden. And as soon as he gets out, a young elf woman with a tiara and a few humans and a half-elf get onto the ship, get onto him. And there's barely any room, because at this point he's literally made for a standard crew of 2. But he gets this image of his head of the psionist, and she looks much younger then. And she is not as well garbed. And you hear this, it's okay. Everything will be alright. This is your captain. She's going to go ahead and take you out and let you see the spheres. Please protect her. followed by another voice. And this is a male voice. And he goes, "Please, take care of her." And you then see the ship leave, while there are several other ships around. Bombards, Neogi, Death Spiders. It's just everybody who's there is there and they're fighting. They're also following the big S Spelljammer. You can now see it. It is heading towards this huge crystal wall. As you pull away, you see this is actually a piece of a sphere, much larger than anything else you've ever seen. And you see that the Spelljammer is gaining speed until it hits, and there is a blinding white light. And that's where the memory stops.
Wow, that was the capital S Spelljammer that hit the crystal sphere. Damn.
I think I just saw the day I was born.
Yep, I think I did too. Well, you were born. You know what I mean.
The Psionist smiles, and she goes, "It's good to see them again."
I found the ship, just I didn't steal it, I swear.
Don't worry, you're fine. You're fine. Like I said, she's been gone for a while. I went back and visited her descendants, and they say she was very happy in the end.
That's gotta be weird.
What?
Living so long.
Before I became what I was like other kindred. I wanted to basically keep everything. Unlike other Kender who believe that they're protecting them, my idea was it was for me. And that went for people too. And you see her eyes kind of tear up a little bit. When my friend left this world, I felt a deep sadness. But to know that there are people out there that knew him, and she pats Glint's side again, people that helped those he cared about. It's all that matters to me.
Do you know what happened to the capital S Spelljammer after the big flash of light?
From what I've been able to glean from those who were there, apparently, after the flash of light, a new crystal sphere was created. But this one does not have portals that allow you to enter it. Yeah.
Maybe that's a good thing.
I've gone to it, and I've placed my hand on the crystal sphere.
I don't think you're supposed to touch that side of it.
You're really not supposed to. But I did. And when I did, I felt my friend.
In a way, anyway. They're still out there.
Well, they'll always be here.
Sorry, we've taken up a lot of your time.
It's okay. It's okay. I've had a lot of time. I'm just happy that my master would be proud of what I'm doing here.
Is this Gwent or the elderly?
This is the Psionist. Let's head back, and
Yeah.
we'll see what's going on.
Hey, Kiora, do you think we've been in the astral sea long enough for me to be younger than my little brother now?
I do not know.
I say little, but I'm not that much older than him. 6 minutes? Yeah, I think.
We'd have to go home and find out.
I don't think we've been here that long. Boxer, are you okay staying here?
Yeah, I'll watch over her and.
I think you can do other things too. Just keep checking on her once in a while. You don't have to stare at her.
Okay.
It's okay.
I know. It's just. This is weird.
I know.
Granted.
Trust me.
Granted, with our group.
It's all weird.
What's that, sweetie?
Is there like a little dog chirping noise happening? I'm hearing that on the audio.
Oh, it might be coming from my laptop.
Oh, okay.
Let me close out.
That's fine. Sorry to interrupt. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, you're fine.
All right, did that make it stop?
Nope. It's fine. I'll just bear through it.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Don't make a peep.
Peep, 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 peep. My kids do that when I tell them don't not want to hear a peep. When I make sure they're going to sleep, and then both of them go.
That random chirp I brought home.
So, you guys head back. You go back to the clinic. Ozzy is just, he's like, wow. Just eyes wide open. As soon as you guys get through the portal, guards point their spears right at Ozzy.
Nope. Wait, no. He's fine. He's with us. Family. Put him down.
They slowly put them down and start back, stare at you guys. And Ozzy's kind of gripping onto your leg. It's like,
You're fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking give those guys the shit eye.
This is Ozzy. He's Flannery and Niki's adopted son.
Okay. They just stand down, but they're still wary.
They're doing their job. At least they did not attack.
They go to the
Good thing.
the clinic. You guys go inside. You notice that Frederick is sleeping on one of the cots. What's Fad and Kix doing? Oh, excuse me, Fad and Shark.
And Kix.
And Kix.
I'm there too.
And Joe Rock. What are you guys all doing?
Been stood all night.
Just sitting around. Not good. Just kind of keeping an eye on Bard.
Are you helping with anything?
Yeah, helping out him too.
We asked if we could find an empty bed to relax.
Okay.
In a secluded area.
Oh.
Oh my dear lord.
When you
Like
say
literally
that,
just get a room. There's other rooms.
they say there are actual rooms here you guys can use. There are guest rooms for the syndicate. So.
Awesome. Thank you. Can you point one out?
One of the guards that are in there says, "Follow me."
We're gonna need an orgy-sized bed.
And they take you to one of the rooms. What's everybody else doing?
I'm gonna show Ozzy around.
Okay.
I mean, I guess we're kind of exploring it for the first time too.
Yeah. And when you go through, you see that the rooms that are meant for you guys are kind of set very far away from a lot of the other stuff that's there. I mean, you guys are in what would be considered the West Wing, where the room that you guys have. They've made a very large room for Niki and yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like there used to be like books in here for a library, and they kind of took those out. But they put up some shelves for
other displays.
For other things.
Other displays.
Another room is set up. It looked like it was just like a smaller room. but it's close to your guys' room. And when Ozzy sees it, he says, "Can this be mine?"
Oh yeah.
Okay. And the person that is kind of walking around they're basically a housekeeper, sees you two, sees you, Flannery, and sees Nikki, and she runs up and she goes, thank you for, oh, it's so wonderful to see you here.
We didn't like kill one of her family members or something. I'm asking Nikki.
And she goes, no. It looks like she's not from my tribe. She goes, no. I'm actually from downtown. You guys saved Garden. You guys got rid of the blight.
Remember, we're the heroes of Garden.
We are the heroes of Garden.
That's why I came here to work. I mean, yes, it's also a very prosperous city, but it's, to work for the heroes. That's wonderful.
I guess we are close to downtown.
Yeah?
Well, I mean, I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Everything is.
If she's employed by you guys, how are you paying her? Without knowing she's here.
That's the queen.
The queen
taking care of
probably
that.
did
The queen's
that.
taking care of everything. Again, this is a big FU to the astral elves.
It's just like, it makes me happy, so I'm doing it.
Yeah.
What's my friend's name in downtown?
I think it was
The
Jim.
cop?
The oh.
Jim.
The guard?
Jim.
Was it
Jim.
Jim? It was
Jim the cop.
Yeah.
Jim the guard.
Is he finally commissioner?
Pull up my sending stone. See if I can get Jim on the line.
You gotta say something into the sending
Jim,
stone.
can you hear me? It's Flannery. If you can hear me, respond.
Okay.
Dude, we've got this huge place.
Okay.
It's only 25 words.
Yeah.
Tana's gonna take her rabbits and a sending stone and just go explore the forest.
Okay. Oh God.
Didn't she talk to some plants here?
Yes, she did.
Oh god.
Do you remember what their names were?
Find the great tree. You cast the best shade.
Oh, dig out the nose, Laura.
I am, dude. Give me a break. That's the way back machine again.
Way back machine number 2.
Yeah.
It's like previous session notes. Oh, that's in the other binder.
Tana's not gonna burn anything down. She just wants to go explore. Promise.
Just stay away from the pervert shrub.
Make no jokes to myself. No label. Buy door. Swings both ways.
Isn't it common knowledge?
Anyways, Hannah, when you walk out into the forest, you notice that there are the road that you guys came across the last time was not being monitored, protected, or anything. You go through it now, and at the crossroads from the Elven Sanctuary and the road that led to Trips Hollow, that now has a small little guard post there that, again, has the crest of the Queen's Guard. The roads are also well maintained. There are little magical lamps at intervals to, when it gets dark, we'll go ahead and light the path so that travelers can actually make it through without much difficulty.
Without coming across mimics the size of carts.
Yeah.
So does she see some guards there that she can nod to, and
Oh yes.
she's gonna toss them a handful of good berries just to, like, garner goodwill, I guess.
They nod and they thank you, and they also salute you.
ducks her head and walks faster. In a kindly way, asshole.
Fuck off!
Fuck off kindly.
At least she's not putting hold person on him.
That is true. That is very true.
A little press shy.
I'm pretty sure that that's going to be all of our reactions to anybody who says they're a journalist. No. I'm a nope right out of here.
So.
Well, anybody who has hold person.
That's true.
You also notice that in the forest, other than being, monitored and what have you, there are a few spots that have been kind of barred from people from going in. Basically, it looks like these are areas that have little signs that in Common and Goblin and in Druidic script says, mind the rude shrubbery.
Oh, so is Bob still alive?
Oh yeah.
Was it Bob? Okay.
Bob the Shrub.
The
So-
pervert shrub. Was he the pervert, or was it you?
No, the Bob was the tree.
Ah. Okay. Penna's gonna go check on them.
Okay. You notice that where the pervert shrub was at, he's been dug up.
Oh
He's been promoted.
no. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna quickly cast Speak of Plant.
Okay. You do that, and right away you hear, "Oh, it's you, the pure." Let's see, you're an elf, right?
Yep.
Okay, I was gonna say human, but you've got the pointed ears. And I remember last time seeing you, I called you guys humans, and you responded saying, "No, you're not." So.
Well, I have a couple humans. Well, I have a half human with me.
I see you got some rabbits.
Yes, I do. Do you have any? Can they nibble on you? How about that?
No, thank you.
Okay. So where'd Bob go?
Oh, the Gilded Grove were coming down this way, and Bob said some things that he shouldn't have said. So he's in. You call it plant jail?
Plant jail.
They took him to the. From what I've been told, they took him to the Grove, and they planted him in their orchard.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
I think they're trying to rehabilitate him.
Oh, great. Okay. I might swing by and check on him.
Okay.
You guys good here?
No, I'm good. It's been very nice since they've come through and made everything much nicer.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna go on my way. I'll swing by and check on you next time.
Okay, thank you.
This place still called Orcs Folly? Like the city that's here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The psionist comes back, they talk it over with the doctor, what's been happening, and Ozzy is kind of like hiding behind you a little bit, and the psionist turns and says, and this is young Ozzy, he is Master Flannery's adopted child. Excuse me, I'm just going to say his son.
He's my son.
And he had followed the cleric into the other world, unbeknowingly knowing what he was going to do. So, yeah, he saw. So, let him know. And Ozzy explains the whole thing. He says, I followed her and I found her in a temple, and he explains what the temple looks like, and the scientist goes, oh yeah, that's a temple of Anubis, a god of rebirth and death. That's interesting. Not many people, practice with that particular entity. And he continues, he goes, and she was looking for him. So something was going on that she can't find her god. And the doctor thinks, and he goes, so all these people, when they're trying to commune, they're stuck trying to find their god. Huh. Well, what happens if they... And the psionist goes, since that's the case, they'll eventually snap back, but we need to make sure that they're okay. We also need to see if there's a way we can speed this up because, well, weren't you telling me? And the doctor's like, yeah, I told you that the longer that they can't move, the greater chance they're going to have issues when they are able to get back up. Their muscles will start to atrophy.
A lot of them now look like they're sleeping. What happened?
Some bards came in and sang some really good songs. And then a guy was walking along and just started touching people's heads.
That must have been Freddy.
Oh, is that his name? Yeah, he's sleeping over there, and he points to the cot, and Frederick Mithril is just kind of splayed out on the cot.
Wait, didn't we take him to a room?
No. He got a cot.
They went to a room.
They went to a room. And he's kind of splayed out. His arms are kind of dangling off the side. His feet are dangling off the end. He looks like a little kid who can sleep anywhere. And
That's bad too.
He's just sleeping hard. And the doctor looks at all of you and says, question.
Mm-hmm.
Who is that man? Is he human?
Yes.
Of sorts.
Of sorts.
The answer is yes.
He is as human as I am.
So partially.
You had two of here too?
Are we going to tell them?
Nope.
Why?
Tell no one.
Well, as you all are there, they say, well, if you want, you guys can rest. I know you have your ship on the other side of the portal at Greyport. You guys can rest here, or you can, go back there to your guys' ship, whatever you want to do. But remember, this is your home. You can stay here if you wish.
I've got to go back to the ship.
I'm sure Glenn's freaking out right now.
Well, I don't know. I feel very safe here, but I'm not entirely sure that they're very safe on the other side of the portal.
Okay.
We also need to
Are
take
you gonna come get us?
Frederick with us.
Nope. You guys can really stay here. It's okay. There's a portal.
You might want to let them know that they are part of your group and not just guests.
Yeah, they're part of they're part of the Nightsky Syndicate now.
Okay. We'll add their names to the list.
I'll
Set
go get
aside
Ozzy out of his room.
specifically just for them.
Well, you guys can stay here if you want to, but I can't leave Glent over there.
So you're going, we're going.
Probably
No.
have to pay for.
Want to stay here? You can stay here. I'll be back tomorrow because we're probably going to need to do some getting of supplies before we go through the portal.
Yeah.
So
Pay port fees.
I can pay the port fees.
So are we going to get supplies here, or are we going to get them at the...
Can we send?
Because I still have to go and talk to some guys at the embassy.
You ask, and
No idea.
the psionist goes, "Oh yeah, you can send anything through that portal. You guys need supplies?
Yeah.
Okay. Just give a list to.
Oh, there is a baker in Downton who made. Jesus Christ, I don't show too much. Downtown that makes jelly donuts. Can I get a bunch of them? I don't know, a couple boxes.
Sure. We'll send a message to downtown.
Thank you.
A couple 12
Wait,
boxes.
is this?
A couple 12 boxes.
Is this? Is this the one that works in the Royal Bakery as well?
I love Brendan Fraser.
It could be now.
Maybe.
Because
That's the
there
one by
was.
the place that we stayed in Downton at.
Oh, okay. You guys were in the Royal Quarter for that, weren't you?
I think so.
Okay,
Been a
so
while.
It's for Boxy.
okay, sure. We'll let them know, and they will go ahead and get some to us, and we'll send it through the portal.
Thank you.
And as you all get situated, those of you who are going back, go back. Those of you who stay, find your rooms have been made up for you. Even if you go ahead and check your rooms out, Penna's room is set up to look like how her old room looked in on the Twisted Courtesan. There's a lot of furniture in there that was specifically put in there and made for her room by the two druids in downtown.
Nice.
She's whistling through the forest, otherwise she'd be really appreciative right now.
Oh yeah. So, and with that, we'll pick up everything next week.
Yep.
Alright. The less people know, the more safe they are.
Not talking about telling everybody we come across, but these people are trying to help.
And that, dear friends, is the end of tonight's episode of the Nightsky Syndicate. Please join us next time for more adventure.
Tonight's players were Penna, Joe-Rock, Flannery, Teros, Keora, Thad, Shark, and Kix. The Nightsky Syndicate is edited by KC Siefring and takes place at beautiful Casa de Siefring.